Celon, and this is my forecast for 2017 for the energies of the sign Virgo. This is Sun sign Virgo, Moon sign Virgo, and Virgo rising. Can be relatable to all of those three things. And I'm going to be using the Albano Weight Tarot deck in an astrological spread with all the cards upright, and finish it off with an oracle card from the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky to crown the reading at the very end. I'm going to be using the astrological wheel spread, which is a very interesting spread. I'm going to be reading them as the particular houses, starting from the first house indicated by this stone here and moving in an anti-clockwise direction, and also interpreting each position also for the months of the year as well. So we're going to start off with the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is in the first position, the first house, meaning the personality, yourself, your personality. It's about how you come across to people and how you present yourself to people. And if we look at the Page of Cups here, your personality, it might be that this year you're going to be coming forward more, you're going to be making more offers, there's new love coming into your life, because the Page of Cups often represents new love. So this is a general reading which will be quite detailed for the whole of 2017. So the Page of Cups is coming forward, stepping into your own power. It's looking like you're really grasping something in your hand there. The cups are emotions, relationships. So I do feel this is a great year for you for relationships, and a year where you feel that you have a lot to offer somebody, or you're receiving an offer or offers from somebody else as well. If we're to read this as the month of January, the first month of the year for 2017, this is about maybe something new happening, a new offer coming into your life, someone presenting themselves to you for relationship, or a new love starting for you. That can be the timing of it. The second house is the house of money, self-worth, possessions, self-value, and how you see yourself. So mainly about money and property. This actual card, the Eight of Wands, is all about communication, arrows of love, feeling like you've got connections with people, arrows of love, communication coming from over the seas. And I'm picking up this card around this position of being the second position, the second house, as being you might hear news of money coming into your life from a distance. It could be something to do with an inheritance, a payout. It could be even something to do with money owed to you from the IRS or from the tax department. It could be that you're looking further afield and casting ideas for money more over in a longer distance way. So it could be selling things over the internet, buying things over the internet, something to do with property and real estate. You might be looking at doing something to do with investments, which will be located further afield. And definitely more communication about money. So you could be in touch with somebody who is sending you some good advice about money as well, and property and anything to do with your finances. If you're looking at this card as being the second month of the year, means I feel through this card it can be that you're connecting with somebody from a distance, somebody's sending you love from a distance. You could be receiving love or messages from somebody from far away, or communication from far away. So it could be that you start a long distance romance in February, or you're starting to communicate with somebody long distance, or communicating with somebody that you've known for some time long distance, and how you're going to come together. But it's a love fruition, this type of communication. Looking at the third house of communication, actually the third house is all about communication. It's about siblings, it's about neighbours, it's about anything to do with projects that you're doing as well, short distance travel. So it looks to me like Virgo, you're a star this year when it comes to communication. You're really mastering the art of communicating with maybe a larger audience and a larger, sending out a larger message to a lot more people. So you might be doing that through social media, You might be seen more as a star and being on show more for your talents over social media, in your own neighborhood, through your siblings or by your siblings. So your siblings could be looking at you as being, you know, the star of the show here. Maybe you're taking care of some business for them or for somebody else in your family. So it feels to me like this is about you and your sort of projects, communicating, internet, things like that you're looking at doing to do with communications, Virgo. So you're definitely going to be on track with that. It can also be to do with writing. So if any of you are writing, and writing does come under Virgo, being ruled by Mercury as well. So you could be writing something and you're going to be really, really given a lot of credentials for your writing, whether you're writing for college or for a paper or you're actually publishing something. So that's really exciting. The third month of March, if I'm to read this as the third month of March, it could be very much that you feel like you're really in your power in March. You really feel like things are coming together and you're starting to be seen for your talents and to be noticed for your talents in general. So that's really nice. Moving along to the fourth house of the home, and we've actually got a picture of almost like a home here, or happy families, or a relationship, a wedding coming together with somebody, happy family, homes and harmony. And also the Four of Wands here can also mean something to do with a home as well, because it's about foundation, it's about family, about where we're from, about the past. So this is very much about the home. This is really living somewhere that you're really going to enjoy living, Virgo. So if you haven't already found that place, you will find it in 2017. It's being very, very happy where you're living. You could be living in more of a sunny environment, or wanting to be living in an apartment or a house that brings more sun into the actual home, or light into the home. I'm picking up through this card. It could also be somewhere that is more around greenery and nature as well. It could be somewhere that you have wanted to live for a while or go back to live, because I'm feeling that there's sort of somewhere here from the past. It could be that you could be having a garden wedding or getting married at home, or having a celebration or anniversary at home this year, or a big party to celebrate a specific event or birthday. So that's really exciting, Virgo. If I'm to read this as the month of April, I'm seeing that you are celebrating some sort of relationship around April. So you could be coming together for relationship around April with somebody new, or renewing your vows with somebody you've been with for some time, or you could just have a really nice shift and harmony and news with somebody, with your current partner in the month of April. You could even be purchasing a new property together or moving. Okay, so let's have a look at this as number 5. This is the 5th house. So the 5th house is your creative talents, creative self-expression, romance and dating. And it looks to me like there's a lot of money coming in around you here. This can also rule inheritances, family money. So how I'm going to link that in with the 5th house is that you might be dating somebody who has a very nice family background, who has a very consolidated or wealthy family, who comes from a good family, who has property and real estate, or has basically a lot of money. It could be also your partner, but this is normally to do with dating and romance and not solid partnerships. So if you are single and looking for romance, it could be somebody coming in around you who has got a lot of stability in their finances. If it's about your creative talents, you could be using a creative talent that's been passed down in generations in your family or through family members, whether it's the arts, writing, modeling, acting, performing, esoteric arts, astrology, tarot, anything like that, painting, drawing. So there could be something running in your family, because this is definitely a family card here as well, coming from traditions, something that's been handed down to you that you're going to be tapping into this year and working more towards regarding your creative pursuits and creative talents and self-expression. If I'm looking at this card as being the 5th month of May, this could be where you actually receive some sort of an inheritance or some gift of finance through the family, through your family, or through your past family. So that's really interesting. It looks like there's a lot of really nice things here to do with relationships and money so far this year for you, Virgo. Okay, so this is the 6th house, which is really interesting. So the 6th house for you is really your house, and the 6th house is about your day-to-day work, day-to-day life and health. And this is you taking a step into the unknown. So you might be embarking on a new project, a new job, stepping into the unknown. You might feel like you don't know what's in store with this position. It could be like a leap of faith, a blind leap of faith, but I do feel that you're going to go into this new job or new position with a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of innocence, but also a clean slate. It's like you can design anything on top of this, Virgo, for your actual new position or new job here. So I do feel that you could be shifting and changing jobs, moving into some uncharted waters and uncharted territory, and discovering new horizons and new lands. It's almost like you're going on a journey, and you could be literally traveling more for work as well, journeying, traveling for work, stepping into the unknown, taking a leap of faith. So if you have been stuck in a job that you'd like to move out of, it's saying yes, you will be doing that this year. If you want something new and you'd like to embark on a new adventure, it says yes, you'll be doing that this year. So that's exciting for you, Virgo. I'm really happy about that. It's a little bit of a mix for you to mix things up a little bit. If I'm to look at this card as the 6th month of June, this could be actually the month where you are stepping into the unknown. There could be things changing and turning for you. The tides turning and twisting and changing around you, and something new happening definitely. And you could even be pushed into something new as well. It might just be overdue and it's time to embark on something completely different. 7th house of relationships and partnerships, we have here the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be you, or this could be somebody coming in around you who is a Knight of Pentacles. He could be a man who is another fellow earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. Nice match. He might not be super established in his own world, but he's definitely looking at consolidating a relationship with you and wanting to do something with you. So if you are in a current relationship with someone else who doesn't fit that, then it's saying this could be a business partnership, a work relationship, some sort of client-based relationship. This also rules your clients, and also open enemies as well. So for you, Virgo, I feel like most of you, it's going to be you're embarking on this relationship with this person, and it's becoming more consolidated and serious. And I do feel it's going to be very stable. And I feel that this person does want to offer you something, has quite a lot to offer you. If I'm to read this card as the 7th month, the Knight of Pentacles symbolizes somebody coming into your life in the 7th month who might be new in your life. You might just meet this person in July. He could be somebody who is an influence for you in one way or the other. If it's same-sex relationship, then it could be the Knight of Pentacles for you. If it is some sort of anyone that's looking for somebody new, or there's always new people coming into your life anyway. So it could be a new contact that could be quite valuable to you in the future. Looking at this card as the 8th position, which is the subconscious mind, the occult, shared finances, other people's money, inheritances. It could be that you're just weighing up your pros and cons and you're being very patient or temperate about something that's happened. And I feel it's to do with other people's money. Maybe people owe you money, or you're waiting for something to come through and it hasn't come through, and it's really testing your patience. So it just could take a little bit of extra time for things to be sorted out, Virgo. Also to do with your own talents in the esoteric arts. It could be just that you're really trying your best to make things happen and to channel messages and to do what you normally would do, or to improve your abilities. And it's saying that you're being very patient with that, and you have been practicing, or you will be practicing, a lot of patience in that domain. Looking at this card as the 8th month, it could be a month where you are getting a lot of insights, because I also feel that the Temperance card here with this little illumination on the third eye is really like there's a part of the temperance where we sit still and where we become mindful and relaxed and patient, then we receive more messages and we don't try to rush anything. They just come to us very easily, very effortlessly, also through dreams, through signs, through symbols, through nature, through lucky encounters with people. So I feel like with this one you're on the right track, Virgo. Looking at the 9th house here, we've got the Death card. Death is about transformation. The 9th house represents higher learning, education, and long distance travel, overseas travel. So you could be going through some sort of transformational trip. If you go somewhere, it's not saying, absolutely not saying that something's going to die or happen around you, or you're going to experience something like that, but it's saying that it could be very transformational for you. So if you feel like you've really been needing to have a bit of time off, I feel that for some of you, you're going to be going on a very long distance trip. It could be a trip to India, it could be a spiritual trip somewhere, maybe to Bali, maybe to South America, maybe to Mexico, anywhere that you feel drawn to. So with this transformational card, around the area of long distance travel, it could be also that long distance travel will change your life, and it might be what you need to shift and change some energy that you've been sort of sitting with or contemplating. Higher education, learning and teaching could also be transformed this year on some level, in some way. So that's an interesting card to pop up in that position. If I'm looking at something around the 9th month of September, the 9th month of September, then it is going to be maybe a transformational month for you where things definitely change. Often when things get outmoded and have reached their expiry date, things will happen automatically and be out of our control. But sometimes when we do activate change ourselves, things feel better around transformation, and you can embrace transformation a lot easier and more effortlessly when you actually instigate the transformation yourself. So you could be going on a detox trip, a healing trip, could be going to Thailand. I just saw Thailand also around this as well. So you could be going on some sort of specific trip that is for a specific cause or reason. So that's interesting. Now the 10th house of career, long-term career, higher purpose, where you're going in this lifetime, you're really going to excel this year in your career with the 6 of Wands. So it's really like you're on your game, you're leading the pack, you're being a leader, and other people are following you. Excuse me. And I feel that you're really going to shine your talents this year with your career, long-term career. And that's not necessarily your day-to-day job, day-to-day life. It's your long-term career, your higher purpose, and where you're going in this lifetime. So it's almost like you feel that you're very much on track with it. You're very much on the right journey, on the right track. You're leading your own way through your journey of higher purpose and destiny and life path, life purpose, higher purpose. So that's also a good one, Virgo, for you. If I look at this as at the 10th month, it could be that you're taking on a new job, a new role, a new project, you're stepping up your game, you're being noticed for your talents, and you're definitely going to be busy. I feel October's a busy month. Looking at the 11th house, we've got friendships, friends, acquaintances, the internet, and networking here. So we've got international things, the world at large, friends coming from all over the world maybe to connect with you. Could be through the internet, could be through other things, it could be actually through travel. So you could be traveling to see people, friends internationally, they could be coming and seeing you. I just feel like there's going to be a lot of stuff going on with friends this year. The world can also be completion as well, because it's sort of like a full circle coming to a completion. So it could be that you feel like you've outgrown some friends, and it's like, you know, the friendship has sort of come to an end in some way as well this year for some of you. some friends. Other friends, it feels to me like there's a very much international world community that you're connecting with. It could be an online community where you go on retreats or trips with people, travel to meet people and then come to see you. I feel like you're going to be opening your door to more people this year, Virgo. So this is a very good year for you to be networking internationally. This is a great year for you to network internationally. And maybe cast a wide net, maybe through a friend or acquaintance or networking venture, you'll actually get the world delivered to you. Maybe they'll be able to offer you something that will be on a world level or an international level in some way. If I'm looking at that card as the 11th month, then it's saying that you could very well be traveling in the 11th month, going somewhere international abroad, looking at casting a very wide net with something. You could be traveling for business or for pleasure, but I do feel it's something quite important, and it could be that you need to go somewhere. It almost feels to me that there's going to be certain things that are just going to pull you this year, Virgo, that you're going to feel like you need to do certain things for your own personal growth. The 12th house is subconscious mind, the past, spirituality, religion. Now we've got the Ace of Pentacles here, so this is like a lump sum of money coming out of the blue. You might receive a lump sum of money from your past. You might start manifesting money or abundance through your subconscious mind and the manifestation processes and practices of manifestation of abundance. So I wouldn't be surprised, Virgo, if you tune into some sort of lucrative type of thing here through your subconscious mind, through your dreams becoming reality, maybe receiving something from the past as well. If I'm to look at this as the 12th month, it could be very much that you do receive a bonus payout, lump sum of money in the 12th month of this year, being December. So you might have sold something, you could receive a lump sum of money from a bonus, a payout, a legacy of some description. Now to finish the reading here, we have this beautiful card, Lakshmi. So Lakshmi is abundance, and there's so much abundance in your reading this year, Virgo, for 2017. You can also get Lakshmi pictures or statues and remind yourself of Lakshmi every day and bring Lakshmi more into your life every day if you do feel that there's a lack of abundance and you'd like to activate more abundance. So Lakshmi says abundance. I am the ever-flowing outpouring of plenty, the inexhaustible, the never-ending. From the fullness of my being, I give richly and opulently, generously and copulously, luxuriously and liberally. I am limitless, for I cannot be contained. I am everywhere and will never cease to be. Very nice, Lakshmi. I love Lakshmi. She's one of my favorite Indian goddesses. If Lakshmi appears in your life to tell you it is a time to nurture wholeness by recognizing and living from abundance, is your existence defined and contained by the parameters of scarcity rather than abundance? Are your finances based on a poverty consciousness rather than boundless, limitless and plenty? Is your outlook on life one of never having enough rather than having all your needs met? Let yourself be open to abundance, the bounty that exists in your world. Lakshmi says that abundance is hard to perceive if lack, poverty and scarcity dominate your consciousness. And this also relates to, love offers and people who say that they never meet anybody and there's not enough people to date, or there's not enough of anything. The way to wholeness for you lies in opening to the flow of abundance in the universe and recognizing the abundance in your life. When you open to the flow, you become part of it and you draw into it, or you draw it to you. When you become aware of the abundance in your life in all its forms, friendship, health, family, love, beauty, talent, humor, etc., etc., you can call in more from a conscious place. So wishing you many, many blessings for 2017, Virgo. Lots of love, and I'll see you soon. Ciao for now.